Welcome back to the Suraj Podcast. In the previous episode, we heard how the young 11-year-old Har Gobind received the title of Guru from his father, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, in front of Bhai Gurdas and Baba Buddha Ji. So now chapter 31 begins, describing how Guru Arjan then went to his residence. He sat on his bed, and then his wife, Mata Ganga, came in, and she sat near him. Guru Arjan then told her everything that happened in the previous episodes, what happened earlier in the night. So he says to her, "O fortunate Ganga, tomorrow morning I'm going to be headed to Lahore. Your son is now of age to handle all the duties of the house. He's mature now and he has great fortitude. Listen, nobody remains in this world forever. The wise understand this and they don't have any attachment to their body. Whatever is created will perish. And those who are high up, well, they will fall too. This has been true since the most ancient of times. To love oneself, to love one's own body, is only to delude oneself greatly. Day by day, this body gets older and loses its strength. It never stays the same. Just look around at the world. At one point, we were toddlers, and then we age and become adults. Then we turn into seniors, and our bodies become weak. And finally, we enter our eternal sleep. So when I'm gone, when I pass on, don't be sad at all. Don't think to yourself that you should end your life either. Enjoy all your days with your son and enjoy seeing your grandchildren as well. Complete their marriages and have a great time. And when the end of your life comes near, when you pass away, you'll return to me." When Mata Ganga heard this, she began to cry. She began to ask Guru Arjan, "Why are you saying these words which have pierced my heart like a hot arrow? What teachings are you giving me now? You are the support of all the congregation and your family. Har Gobind is only a child, and we have so many enemies. We have barely been able to keep him safe from all their attacks. Guru Arjan, you know all and are all powerful, but after you are gone, who will protect us? Who will be our support?" Guru Arjan heard this and then replied, saying, "Why are you so worried about this? The exalted Guru Nanak, the master of the world, his hand is on your head, protecting you from all your enemies. And with Guru Nanak's grace, the young Har Gobind will one day by day, he'll get stronger, and his presence will be known ever greater. So don't have any worries in your mind. Guru Nanak will help us." And after saying this, Guru Arjan blessed Mata Ganga by removing any attachment she had in her mind. Within her mind, great wisdom arose. She recognized the truth in what her husband Guru Arjan had said. She bowed down and she said, "No one is as wise as you." So this was the conversation that Guru Arjan had with his wife, Mata Ganga ji, before Guru Arjan then went to sleep. So he woke up the next day before sunrise to bathe, and then he went into meditation. And when the sun rose, he asked for a palanquin, a palki, and then he got ready to head out to Lahore. So he took with him 5 Sikhs as well. So Bidhi Chand, Jetha, Langaha, Pirana and Paira. He told all the other Sikhs to stay in Amritsar and to do seva there, selfless service, and that they should stay with and serve the exalted Har Gobind. So Guru Arjan then left the congregation but went to Harmandir Sahib, understanding that this was his father's spot, and he had great love for it because of that. And he bowed down to the Darbar Sahib, where there was kirtan always being sung. He did a parikrama. He walked around the Darbar Sahib before bowing down one last time, and then he set off with those 5 Sikhs towards Lahore. And all the Sikhs, the congregation, and his son Har Gobind followed along with him to bid them farewell. So they were walking with them for some time, and at some point Guru Arjan then stops and gives everyone their final instruction. He says to them, "Meditate upon the divine, and the true Guru will destroy all your pains. So at that point, Guru Arjan then takes aside Baba Buddha Ji and Bhai Gurdas, and he tells them, always remain with the exalted Hargobind. Keep firm in your practice of the Guru's way, and always keep Hargobind happy after my passing. Never go against any of their commands, and always be obedient to them. So after Guru Arjan tells Baba Buddha and Bhai Gurdas this, he then takes Guru Hargobind aside and tells him, always respect and listen to Baba Buddha and Bhai Gurdas. Stay in their command, and don't speak anything against them in their presence. So after instructing the young Hargobind and Baba Buddha, Bhai Gurdas, Guru Arjan then begins to walk away, and everybody then bows down. So everyone is still continuing to follow Guru Arjan and the 5 Sikhs, even though Guru Arjan is telling them to stop and go back. Eventually they all stop and then they head back to Amritsar. And at this point, one of the Sikhs heads to Govindwal upon the instruction of Guru Arjan. So the Guru told him to immediately go to Govindwal Sahib and notify Arthmal. Arthmal was the grandson of Guru Amar Das. So that messenger quickly ran to Govindwal, and he got there that evening. And he told Arthmal that Guru Arjan had gone to Lahore and that he should immediately go there to meet them. So after Arthmal hears this, he is completely puzzled. He's not sure why Guru Arjan was going to Lahore and why he was even called there. So that evening, Arthmal is sitting there with his family, his extended family. So all the descendants of Guru Amar Das are sitting there in Govindwal Sahib, and they were chatting about this message that puzzled them. They all got together and then asked that messenger again to give them more information. And the messenger told them, we've heard that the emperor had sent an order for Guru Arjan, and we are all very worried. We know that Chandu, the idiot, is scheming against the Guru, and we think that he has done something to orchestrate this order from the emperor. So everyone was talking about that situation all night, and as soon as the sun rose, Arthmal then set off to Lahore. Meanwhile, Guru Arjan with the 5 Sikhs, they were traveling from Amritsar to Lahore. They didn't get there that one day. They spent the night in between on the way, and in the morning of the second day they reached, and they ended up staying at a Sikh's house. His name was Sadhu. So Sadhu was always praying that Guru Arjan would come visit his house. He had got a new house, and he really wanted the Guru to come bless the house, have the Guru stay there overnight. He was constantly doing prayers that he would be able to feed and serve the Guru in his house. Guru Arjan, on the other hand, knew all of these prayers, and so he immediately went to Sadhu's house. And Guru Arjan never looked at who had money or who didn't have money. Sadhu was quite poor, but because of his love for the Guru and his devotion, Guru Arjan wanted to satisfy his spiritual desires, so he went there. And that's how chapter 31 ends. In the next episode, we'll cover how Guru Arjan spends his time there at Sadhu's house and how Sadhu serves the Guru and the other 5 Sikhs. So that's where we'll pick up next time. But as always, we'd like to thank those who have been supporting the podcast through the Mangalcharan Patreon page. And if you haven't seen the new website, surajpodcast.com, or the Instagram at Suraj Podcast, be sure to check it out. It has supplementary information, pictures, and downloads to better immerse oneself with the history of the Gurus.
शरण परेगा ते तरेगा गज गज करा जावे गुरु अर्जन साहब के मन भावे न्यालो जावे